Almost everybody that has a goal of losing body fat or losing weight wants to lose that stubborn belly fat. It's probably the $1,000,000 question in the fitness industry. Is it possible? If it is possible, how? What's the best exercise? What's the best nutrition? What's the best approach? In today's video, I'm going to break down my opinion as to whether it's possible or not and the best ways of going about it. And that's going to be based on over 15 years of experience helping multiple clients all lose a lot of body fat and a lot of body fat from around their midsection. So if you're somebody that wants to lose some body fat, you want to lose some weight, then this video is for you. So we're going to get into it now. So just before we get started, if you haven't done already, guys, I'd really appreciate it if you drop this channel a subscribe. If you aren't already following me on Instagram, please head over to there and drop me a follow. And I also offer a free 7-day fat loss course. So that's a course where, as the name suggests, over 7 days, I will send you emails teaching you exactly how you can kickstart your journey of losing some body fat. And the link for that is in the bio of this video. So let's get into it. So the myth that everyone believes, so losing body fat, belly fat more specifically, almost everybody that I speak to when I jump on consultation calls with people and discuss their goals, they tell me they want to improve how their belly looks. They want to lose that fat from around their belly. And the thing that everybody is looking for is, what is the best way to do this? What is the best exercise to do this? So this is called spot reduction, essentially. Spot reduction is how we target a specific area when it comes to losing body fat. And unfortunately, to break all of your dreams, it's not a thing. Okay, we cannot target a specific area when it comes to losing body fat, particularly around your stomach. No one exercise or no one food is going to help you lose body fat from around your stomach. You'll see a lot of people doing thousands of crunches trying to target that particular area. And whilst that's great for the muscles in that area, it's going to do nothing for the body fat on that area. Okay, so we can see here spot reduction, which is targeting a specific area when we're trying to lose body fat. Sounds great, but it doesn't work. The science is there to show that it doesn't work. Okay, so why doesn't it work? So we lose body fat everywhere. We cannot control where body fat comes off. So we get into a calorie deficit. We make sure we're doing all the things we need to lose body fat. Once we do that, it will come off from where the body wants it to come off from first. It's not a coincidence that most people, when they lose weight, people say to them, oh, we can see it in your face, or you see it in your shoulders and your arms. Essentially, it works top down for most people. Okay, so quite often, the belly and the lower back are the last things to go. Okay, so genetics also decide in what order it comes off. Men and women, and also multiple men are different and multiple women are different. There's no kind of one size fits all rule here, guys. It is a case of the body fat will come off from where it comes off from. All we can do is make sure it is coming off, and eventually it will come off from everywhere. Okay, and as I've already said, you can't control one area. Your body makes the choice. Okay. So what core training actually does, so many people, when they want to focus on that core, is like, I want more core exercises. I want to do, people do 30-minute core classes, and these are great. I'm not rubbishing these, but what they're great for is strengthening that area. The same as going into the gym and training your arms. Like, it's great for strengthening your arms. You're not going to lose body fat from around your arms by training your arms. That's not how it works. So what does core training actually do? It helps us get stronger, just like any other area of the body. It improves our posture. Obviously, core muscles are very important for multiple reasons. And this is quite a big one here, really. And this is something that I want you to think about when it comes to fat loss in general. It enhances definition, but this is key once the fat is gone. So quite often when I start working with people and I ask them what their key areas are they'd like to improve, quite often it's stomach, it's legs, it's back, or whatever it is. I will plan those areas into their training plan. So they work on those week in, week out. But I'm very specific that I let these guys know that that isn't going to make sure we lose body fat from those areas. It's going to make sure that when the body fat comes off through nutrition, through lifestyle, and all the things we need to lose body fat, those areas look as good as possible. So training your core is absolutely great, but it's not going to lose body fat from that area. It just means when the fat comes off, it will look better. Okay, so what actually reduces belly fat? Now, I've been through this in many videos before, but in case you haven't seen any of those, go and check out my other videos. So an overall calorie deficit. I'm sure you've heard of this. It's calories in versus calories out. That is the most important thing to start with. It's not the only important thing, but it's the most important thing. Without that, it doesn't really matter what else we're doing. So I always say you could have the best trainer in the world. You could have the best gym in the world. You could have a chef in your house. You could sleep 10 hours a night. You could do all that stuff. But if you're eating too many calories, even if it's good food, if there's too many calories there, then you will struggle to lose body fat. So that's the first thing we need to control. Nutrition trumps exercise. The old saying of you can't out-train a poor diet, it's absolutely true. There's so many people that put loads of effort in the gym, but no effort into their nutrition, and they struggle when it comes to fat loss. And consistency beats perfection. So we don't have to be perfect with our nutrition. We don't have to be perfect with anything. Most of you watching this are not athletes. You're not competing in the Olympics. You're not Premier League footballers. We're not competing at the highest level of anything. We're fairly normal people, all of us, including myself, trying to get some half decent results. It's probably fair to say. That's certainly a reflection on how I see my lifestyle. So I go for kind of like an 80-20 rule here. If I can be good, and I say good in brackets, 80% of the time, what I mean by that is eating fairly decent food and being fairly active 80% of the time, looking after my lifestyle choices, then I'm going to get good results. I can afford for 20% of the time to not be so great. Okay. So consistency over time is what's going to get us these results. Okay, so the best training approach, strength training. So strength training builds and maintains muscle. As we've said, we want to lose body fat. We're going to control that by our nutrition, by our steps, by our lifestyle. And if we've got a good training plan in place, our body will look as good as it can look when that body fat comes off. Cardio and daily steps. So steps are hugely important. Again, been through this many times. Steps, there's nothing magic about steps, but what is good about steps is its overall activity. Someone who does lots of steps, and that could be 7,000, 8,000, 10,000, 15,000, whatever is as many as you can do. That is the goal. However many you can consistently do is what I'd like you to do. That is going to ensure that your body's consistently burning a set amount of calories, or roughly a set amount of calories, through those steps, which means that you can eat a set amount of calories, roughly, and you can get yourself into a deficit. If those steps are really low, then you have to eat a bit less. If those steps are really high, you can eat a little bit more. Okay, and you can combine this with nutrition and lifestyle. So nutrition is essentially the amount of calories that you need to consume to be in a deficit. I've got other videos out there which can help you work out how many calories you need to eat to be in a calorie deficit. If you want to lose body fat, head over to those and check them out. And then your lifestyle choices. I often refer to these as the key lifestyle factors. So these are things like your sleep, your hydration, your stress management, the things that are also very important when it comes to fat loss. Now, as I've already said, without being in a deficit, none of these matter, but we can be in a deficit and these things can hold you back. So if you're eating in a nice calorie deficit, but you're not sleeping very much, or you're stressed to the eyeballs, or you're severely dehydrated, that is going to affect your fat loss as well. Okay, so that is the perfect formula for fat loss. And finally, the reality check. So here we go. You can't spot reduce belly fat. So stop going into the gym doing loads of crunches thinking you're going to lose fat from around your belly. You're not. You're wasting your time. You can't target specific areas, and there's no magic shortcuts. All we can do is lose body fat overall. Build strong core muscles, so when you do lose that body fat, it looks better and it looks how you want it to look. Toned often is the word often used there. And create a lasting change by making this consistent and part of your life. So stop chasing quick fixes and make a start. This is something I'm really passionate about, and it's something I've been guilty of before. Even creating content like this, my content is not yet perfect, and it'll probably never be perfect. But if I waited for the day where I thought it was going to be perfect, I'd never make a start. I'd never even get going. So it's the same for you and your fat loss journey. Okay, make a start today. You can drink more water today. You can go and get some extra steps in today. You can get to bed a bit earlier today. You can make a healthier meal choice this evening or whenever you're watching this video. Okay, the most important thing is that you just make a start. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed this video. Hopefully we've clarified up a few myths around losing body fat, particularly belly fat, in this video. And if you need anything from me, give me a shout and I will catch you soon.